Hi everyone, welcome back to the retirement sessions and a very happy new year to you all. At the start of this video, you join me on a day session at Poppleton Lakes, and I'd actually planned not to film. However, I managed to hook into a decent carp, which I eventually captured. After this clip, you'll join me at Q Lake. Both sessions were at the end of 2023. Enjoy. Well, first fish, just after 10 o'clock. I've been fishing for an hour and there we go, 23.12. Common, first fish, snowman rig, 55 minutes. And I wasn't going to film today, but we might just pop this one into another video. We'll see. 23.12 common. Another PB at Poppleton. Right, I better get this one back in. Welcome to Fresh Fishing. I'm Martin, OMR, and today I'm at Pbridge Farm at Q Lake. It's the third week of November, and I thought I'd do a winter session on Q Lake. So here I am. I've been here since about 11:45. Rods are up and in since about past. I've quickly put those in. And what I'm going to do in a moment is set up bivvy and the rest of the gear, etc. And then what I'll do is I'll go through rigs and positions of rigs, etc. on the lake. As it stands at the moment, I'm on my own. I'm on swim number 4, which is down the left-hand side of the lake as you enter it. I fished this peg before. It's the first peg I fished, and I had 3 out on my first ever session on here, so I'm hoping that we'll get some fish on the bank again. I'm told, and I've read on Facebook, on the group, etc., that this is a very good water in winter. It's as good in winter as it is in summer, I'm told, so hopefully that will be the case. So yeah, there we are. Right, just after 2 o'clock, 2:15ish, and I've got everything set up, and I thought I'd just let you know what I'm fishing and where. From my swing, basically straight ahead, straight up the middle of my peg, there is a willow tree on the far bank, and that is my left extremity of my swim. And then to the right, if you follow the bank around, there's another largish tree. There's a pair of small trees that are autumn coloured, and then there's quite a green bushy tree on the bank. And to the base of that is my right extremity of the swim. So there's not a great deal width-wise, but of course because I'm on my own, I'm fishing out to the left into swim 3. With one of my rigs. So where I've got my rigs in relation to swim 3, there's a very large willow tree over there, and about halfway out of that there is there's a bar or a plateau that's quite a good place, and I've caught from there before. So on there I've got a Ronnie rig with fishing a wafter basically, and I'm using free offerings of boilies, half boilies, sweet corn mixed with pellet. So that's what I'm using for free offerings, as it were. And then my centre rod, straight up the left-hand extremity of my swim, the willow tree. To the right-hand base of that, about a rod length off the bank, I'm fishing a mega method feeder there with a bug wafter, and then my right-hand rod to the right of my swim, literally a rod length out, there are some reeds, and it's right in the margins basically, and I'm fishing one rod in there with a snowman effect type rig with a bug boilie and half a pop-up snowman effect. I saw a show there when I was setting up the bivvy, so I thought I'd put one there. 3:15, cup of coffee time. Nothing yet, just drizzling a little bit. So I've retired to the door of the bivvy. As I say, cup of coffee time. 3:15, nothing yet, but we keep trying. There we go, cup of coffee and a chocky bar. Come on the carp. Right guys, it's 4:20. I've had the rods in the water probably, what, 3 3/4 hours, something like that. Had nothing yet. I've just reset them, moved them slightly. The left-hand rod, I've moved that slightly. The centre rod, I've moved to the right slightly into another area, and rebaited them, and that'll be it now, because it's going to be dark in about half an hour. So my next serial really is to get my dinner on, which I'll be doing by bivvy light and the rest of the daylight, I think. So yeah, I'm hoping that there's going to be a bit of action during the night, and then I shall be getting up at about 7 o'clock, just as it's getting light, reset the rods, and then I'll have at least 5 hours of action, of possible action as it were, before I have to be off at 12 o'clock. So yeah, in these winter conditions, it doesn't give you much daylight to play with the first day. You know, you've only got roughly 4 hours. But having said all that, it's £10 for 24 hours at the moment, winter prices. So that is really good. Probably too good. You know, you could even agree with 20, but £10 for 24 hours in winter is very, very good. So I'm hoping that we're going to see some action shortly. I'm going to get my dinner on now. I'm having chili con carne and rice, and it's a bit of leftovers from a couple of weeks back, but ideal situation really to bring it out when it's something quick and easy to cook. So I'll get on with that shortly, and hopefully I'll talk to you later anyway when I'm in the bivvy, but hopefully I will be showing you something very soon. Well, there we go, chili con carne and rice ready to go. I'm going to get my dinner now. Talk to you later. Hi everyone. Yeah, it's about 20 to 6 now. I've had tea, and that was very good. Chili con carne. Had a pear for afters and a cup of tea, and everything's sorted out now for a night in the bivvy. On these winter sessions, you tend to spend quite a long time in the bivvy, to be honest, because it's this time of year it's dark at 5 o'clock, and then it doesn't get light till 7:30, 7:45. So majority of the session is in the dark, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. That's carp fishing in winter. So yeah, I've had nothing to this stage, but rods have been in for about 5 hours now, 5 1/4 hours. So hoping that they're going to get round to those spots, these similar spots to where I caught last time. So here's hoping that we can be rudely woken again tonight at some stage. So yeah, I've got my book, I've got a couple of films to watch. Here we go. Morning all. So nothing overnight, very quiet night, sort of 12 hours in the bivvy night. Not even a line bite or a knock, just nothing. I've been up since about 7:30. It's just after 8 o'clock now. I pulled the rods in at 7:30 and went and visited the toilet, and I've just got back about 15 minutes ago, reset the rods into similar positions, and I've got just under 4 hours now to get something at least. So what I'm going to do in a moment is get breakfast on, a cup of coffee and a bacon sarnie, and then we'll see how we do. Right, yeah, it's just after 9:30. I've had breakfast, Nothing yet on the carp front. Still got over 3 hours to go though. So I thought what I'd do for the next few minutes was a couple of pimp my bivvy items.
So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out
bivvy.
Yeah.
Got to pimp my bivvy.
So what I'll do is I'll show you 2 items that I've just bought. One of them is a wrap for my bivvy, and the other one from Sonic. It's for the Sonic AMS XL bivvy. It's the wrap for that, and then the other item from Sonic is a cool bag. So let's have a look at those. Okay, there we go. That's the wrap with the front door open clearly. It gives you that little bit of extra space there at the front for tackle, etc. It's quite useful. And if you take that center door out, or if you take the second door out, if you like, then you can get 2 beds down the left and right hand side, I'm told, and they will fit. But I used it last night. I had the middle door letterbox style like that, and I had this door down with just one side zipped up, and that kept me nice and warm actually. It got down to 3-4 degrees last night, and I was okay all night. So yeah, good stuff. So well worth, I think, about 150-60 quid for the wrap, as it were. Good stuff. Right, the next item is a cool box from Sonic. Cool bag, sorry, from Sonic. And it's just a small cool bag, but it's ideal for a 24-hour session. I find if I bring big cool box with me for 24 hours, I've got far too much space in there, and it's taken up, you know, a lot of room in the bivvy. And it's got quite a good setup inside it. Let me just unzip the box, and I'll show you what's inside. Yeah, obviously a normal cool box, but it's got a zip top there, so you can put stuff in there. It's got straps at the side there for holding the elements in, so that's quite good. And then on the front, it's got a zip fastener, a pocket, and then on each side it's got a couple of pockets for holding, you know, other items. I don't know, knives and forks. I've got my salt and pepper in there, etc. So yeah, it's a good little cool box, and it was only about 25-30 quid, I think. So there are a couple of items that I've got new for my latest Pimp the Bivvy show. There we go. Right, just after 12 o'clock, and packed up. Everything's in the car. It's about 20 past 12 now. I had nothing, a blank. That's the way it goes, I'm afraid. That's my first blank here, but and I've been here, what, 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th time. But it is late November. Conditions are difficult. Although, having said that, there were a lot of fish showing yesterday when I was setting up and that, but just couldn't get them at the spots that I was at, unfortunately. Talking to the 2 guys, there were 2 more guys that came on the lake a couple of hours after I set up yesterday. Talking to them, one guy had nothing, and the other guy had 1 fish. So you know, 1 fish came out between 3 of us. So that's how it was fishing. So there we are. Going to get on my way now, get home. I don't know when I'll be out next. So all the best, everybody. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you don't already, hit that subscribe button and click the alarm bell to get notifications.